There we go. Make sure it didn't get locked up. All right. And away we go, I believe. Is what I usually say. Hold on, let me switch to multi-stream. All right. What is it about bears? Didn't about bears? What is going on with bears? I don't believe I said anything about bears. Show us your face at the ending. I played a good bit of it, but I never beat it. I have an idea of how. I mean, I know how it ends, but let's see here. I don't want. I want to skip all this nonsense. I need to mute this stupid thing before I. Yo, what's up, Melon? What's up, Pilot? All right. Pop out my chat for this. I still want to play it. Like, I still want to go through the story and check it out. Because I did beat the first one. Well, I mean, that's on me though, right? Because I chose to like stop playing it midway through, and like at a certain point, you're just gonna get the spoilers, whether you intend to or not. So there's not really a whole lot that can be done about that. Finish the peak game, you bald bad boy. Wait, I want to go to channel. Copy, mute. Let's see here. Hey boss, I saw you short that was 9 hours ago. Let me think. That would have been my 8 o'clock one, because I schedule them now. I'm scheduling 4 per day, so I'm releasing shorts at 8 a.m. Eastern, 11 a.m., 2 p.m., and 5 p.m. Those are when my shorts come out from the stream. Chemical history, religion is dark's fake, wake up. What? What the heck was that? All right, I don't even know what the heck that is. But what about the Twitch guy that... Oh, yeah, that's about Khazan. Just the fact that Twitch is kind of a BS platform, right? Like, I've already made this statement before when we've had the debate about Kick, and I've said Twitch is just as bad, if not worse. Let's see here. I saw Mohaved's reaction on the ending like 2 hours ago. Just like you, for real. Just like you, but he has hair and he plays good games. Well, see, there's already somebody like me who has hair and covers good games, right? So I have to find my niche. And my niche is being bald and playing games that aren't quite as good. Right? We all have to find our space within content creation. That lane's already been taken, so I have to pick another lane. Oh, Lord Almighty. Yeah, dude, that was a wild bot, by the way. I'm not sure what that nonsense was. In order to remove messages, Streamlabs, you are not actually my Streamlabs, so oh, Lord Almighty. Streamlabs, you need to identify yourself as somebody other than pretending to be the Streamlabs bot. Let's see here. Go to studio. Content. Go live. Edit this. That's why it's doing the stupid bear thing. I don't know why YouTube does not update my frickin' titles properly. Okay. Proper title will be coming here shortly. I don't know. Like, there's something about the bear thing. That was a mistyping, but that was from previous day, and I don't understand why YouTube, whenever I update my titles in Streamlabs, for some reason YouTube always launches a day behind. I don't know why. Like, I try to fix all the technical issues in my streams, but sometimes there's just technical shows that come up that don't make any sense whatsoever. And it's like, how do you even deal with something so nonsensical? By the way, we have Khazan today, and tomorrow we want... Logan, you want your butt beat? Are you going to change your attitude? Do not make me tell you again. Logan. Why does it always put the first Berserker? Okay, wait a minute. My thing was not scrolling there for a second. Hold on, let me catch up with all of this. Yeah, I found they only banned him for one day. Everyone was... They've routinely danced around his garbage. Yeah, I'll get Firebot in a second. Hassan, you would have to research him, dude. Like, he is Twitch's favorite child. You do if they made a new starter trio with the typing of grass, fairy, fire. I mean, I guess I'd play it. You find I'm pilot. Yeah, that one's not gonna fly. That one's not gonna fly there, Streambot or Streamer Labs. Let's see, and water fighting, and read your comments. Sorry, I was getting caught back up on chat. I'm misusing my authority, beating little kids. I'm calling child services. Hey. Oh my goodness. Unk, how long is your tongue? What the heck? I mean, not very long, I guess.
I've been called dirty, lazy, smelly, shifty, kooky, spooky, and Chinese. But one thing I ain't never been called is dumb.
Happy birthday, little TM. How you doing today? You're Melon? Well, then you will name yourself as Melon. I will not be granting anybody named Streamer Labs moderation. I need people to keep it's not me. TF. All right, I'll see you in about 40 minutes. Tick. I looked him up. The only thing I found that he Turkish, and that's already horrible. He has a tendency to love terrorists, like more than normal. See, there you go. Melon can be a mod. That's fine. Yo, thank you for stopping in on your birthday, man. I hope it was a great one for you, little TM. Give me 1 second. I'm just trying to get all of my stuff up and ready to go, and I'm doing a terrible job at it. Hold on. I gotta get Firebot up. And then I gotta redeem a Phil Spencer as soon as Tick gets back. Didn't know Osama started streaming on Twitch. Not only that, he's their favorite one. It's not that he creates on the platform, it's that they literally sung the man happy birthday. Like, the people who run the platform. I had an awesome day, but my finals were today. Oof, that is a rough hit. You got second day tryouts out in 2 hours. Tryouts for wait, what? I'm lost. All right, hold on. Well, give me 1 second. We're almost ready to roll here. Oh, you got my kid's just getting into soccer, Melon. Yeah, he's actually just now, like, he had his first, I don't know if you want to call it season. It was more of a practice, really. But then he's doing another like team in the fall, and then he was going to do like a camp over the summer. So like we're trying to get him into it. I mean, I don't know if he'll be interested in other sports down the line, but kids generally when they're younger in the States tend to be most interested in soccer. And then usually as they grow up, they get more into, I guess, more popular US sports. But like when you're really little, there's generally a lot of kids in soccer. Do you know what the club's called? I don't, Melon. I don't know any soccer clubs. Like, mind you, if you asked me what is the most famous soccer club in the world, I probably could not tell you. Like, that's just the reality of US soccer knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. What is going on with... Okay, we got Firebot. Okay, so I owe... Guys, remind me when Tick comes back, I owe him a Phil Spencer. Calling football soccer should put you behind bars. Dude, you're lucky we call it soccer here, man. I'm going to be honest with you. As popular as football is here, you're lucky that we gave it its own designation rather than just calling it, like, the other sport. I mean, that's just the reality of the animal. What is going on here? Okay, whatever. Yeah, generally a lot get into football, but then there's some who will, like, I remember when I was a kid, it was like some would veer towards football while others would get more into like basketball. Basketball and football are the two most popular generally. I mean, American football, but I'm pretty sure you knew what I meant by that. All right, creator dashboard. Dude, where is my stream manager? There we go. Oh my goodness, that was so annoying. Aphid been up for almost 40 hours, 5 more till I can go to bed. Finally, just popping in to say hi before I lurk. Yo, I'm gonna need some context for why somebody would just be going to bed after 45 hours of no sleep. Yo, what's good, Itachi? All right, we are just about ready to go. Sorry for the delay, folks. I sometimes have... Hey, don't let me forget that I owe Tick a Phil Spencer. All right. I don't know if we lost TM or not. I was hoping to ask him more about how his birthday went, but he might be gone already. 'Tis the nature of the stream. Let's see here. Share sidebar, hide sidebar. Okay, are you going to... There we go. Yeah, Melon, football is... I don't know, like it's just something that's culturally encouraged here, I guess you could say. So we got Khazan today and tomorrow. Then we have the update, the Street Fighter collaboration for Monster Hunter Wilds on Thursday, or wait. Wednesday and Thursday, and then Friday we got Elden Ring Night Rain. Yo, what's good, Ronan? Wait. Ronan Plays. How you doing, Ronan? What is good, Sheldon Earls? How are you doing today? I don't think Melon's banning people. Yo, are you guys Sheldon, Ronan, are you guys Souls players? What is your preferred genre? What is your preferred game? I mean, obviously, a lot of people who get served my stream end up family is greater than sleep. That is true, Aphid. I wholeheartedly agree. So I'm assumingly whatever family emergency you had is keeping you from being able to sleep, which is understandable. I appreciate the lurk, man, but go handle your business, dude. And we'll catch you when life is less crazy. Yo, what's good, Ghoul? How you doing today? Markiplier is here. Is that who Streamer Labs is? Is Streamer Labs actually Markiplier in disguise? Is that what you're trying to tell me? And where did you come about this information? Sci-Fi Doom: The Dark Ages. I have not tried the new Doom yet, but then again, I only played the 2016 one. I haven't even played Eternal yet. It was horrible. Itachi shit is hot as F. What is? Okay, I must have missed. Oh, how was his day? It was hot as F. Okay, that makes sense. Yo, what's fantastic? Nice, cool, nice. Yeah, we're just trying to get a little bit further in this. So far, I've really liked the bosses in this game. Okay, no joke, Andy might die because of his exposed bald head. Dude, you can see I got burnt, right? I went out for Memorial Day parades and I got roasted, man. Yo, what's up, speaker for JC? I'm gonna speaker for Jesus Christ, but I'm gonna short it to speaker for JC because if I literally call you speaker for Jesus Christ every single time, then that's going to be a lot of dialogue. Oh god, why am I still... How you doing today? Speaker for the J-Man? I mean, that could work too. Anyways, speaker... let's see. Do you know that... I do. I am aware of this speaker for... I'm just gonna call you speaker. Right? Like, everything else just seems like... It's not really, it's like referencing somebody by like their full name with their middle name and everything. Florida is horrible with hotness. Yeah. My dad used to be a cop in Florida and he said getting out of there was like one of the greatest things for him ever. Nope. Okay, we're rusty. Let's put it this way, speaker. I don't mind you mentioning it, but if it literally becomes your only whoa, thank you so much for the subscribe. I don't mind you mentioning it because I'm not in any way a denier or, you know, like however you want to go about that, but like it is not the purpose of my content. So like if it were to be a constant thing or like something where you're mentioning it every 2 seconds, like, and it starts messing with the vibe of chat, then it becomes an issue that I have to deal with. Going camping in Maine, dude, that sounds phenomenal. Stop throwing a tantrum, Streamer Labs. I don't know what is going on. We are all afraid of timeout speakers, so we just become heretics. This is called the first Berserker Khazan. It is fun, although the little bit that I just showed you was me failing miserably at it. Yo, what's up, DM? I'm doing phenomenal, man. I'm having a great day. Hope y'all are too. But yeah, it is a Souls-like. It is very... It's been very good so far. It does have really good bosses. No, you guys know me. The only way I let somebody ban is profanity, or, well, not necessarily profanity, like insane amounts of profanity, using the N-word, or just like completely killing the vibe of chat, right? And I understand you could frame irritating you as messing with the vibe of chat, but like it would have to be habitual. I go to church. I go to Barberton Bible Holiness Church here, which is a little bit a ways from me. So, you know, I don't make my content about faith though. So like that's the beginning and the end that you'll hear me talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's good? Yes, not. All right, let me not be terrible. Okay, I feel like there's no way to block that. It seems like Skyrim. It's more like Dark Souls than Skyrim or Elden Ring or however you want to go about it. But I mean, it is an RPG in that regard. But yeah, it has, it's not as open world as like a Skyrim. Have you ever had a situation where the N-word was said? Early on, Melon, a couple of times where I've had to deal with it. I have zero tolerance for that. Like, I don't even like the form without the R being used, because in my mind that just normalizes the word, which I don't think is acceptable. Yeah, it's kind of like Elden Ring. It's more, yeah, I don't tolerate any racist nonsense. That said, like, there are some people who make everything racist, and I'm not on that train either. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, speaker, it is very much like Elden Ring. Like, and that's the thing is, I don't like, there are a lot of people who would just start banning people. And what's up, Harley Ellis? Which game is this? Looks cool. This is the first Berserker Khazan. You're watching me currently be very terrible at it. I mean, yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure that Nightbot would automatically get rid of it, but even if it wouldn't, like, I will not tolerate it. Yeah, no problem, Harley. No problem at all. It's a really good, well, how should I put this? It's a very, like, comic-like, Souls-like, it has a very comic art style to it.
Do you want dressing, or do you want this that I picked up for you?
I'll do some salsa, I guess. Okay, we're gonna take a break. I'm gonna eat here real quick, folks.
Definitely did not eat. It's hot.
Gourmet salsa hot. Oh, got him. I'm gonna die. Okay, I didn't die. I was close to dying, but I didn't die.
Oh, it popped. Smell it. Is it spicy?
What's that?
Smell it. Is it spicy?
It has a spice to it. Okay, apparently I did die. All right, well, I'll deal with that in a second here.
You want dressing, or are you just gonna use salsa?
No, not on top of salsa.
Oh my goodness, not on top of salsa.
That'd be weird to have it on top of the salsa.
Well, did I make your salad right?
You did. The lettuce is on the bottom. My wife and I have this thing about taco salad where I put the lettuce on the bottom because it's a salad, and to me, if it's a salad, the lettuce should always be the base layer. But she always like puts the meat and the potatoes or whatever on the bottom and then puts the lettuce on top, which to me it makes it not a salad. Taco salad. You got salsa for? Yeah, we got it salsa'd up. This is my normal time, speaker. I normally stream 6 to 8 Eastern. Food comes first, indeed. Well, I'm gonna continue to chat with you guys, right? Like, hold on. Let me at least restart there. Dude, nobody's going to dare you to say it's Streamer Labs, and honestly, if that is the train you're on, I don't know what to tell you, because that's not where anybody is at. I mean, do you guys agree? Yeah, it's definitely not worth it at all. I wanted to try tacos today, but when I was about to order some, it was nearly like $6 for a single one. Yeah, that seems like I don't know what it is in your guys' currency, like what is normal pricing, but I don't really want anybody to I don't want anybody to like feel out of place, right? Like my stream's always a place for everybody, but SpongeBob may finally be fired from the Krusty Krab. To be fair, I'm pretty sure every episode I've ever seen of SpongeBob, like, he's a good employee who always messes up, right? Like, if you had a dishwasher who was like a really good dude and really loved his job, but every day he broke 50,000 dishes, like, you're gonna be forced to fire him whether you like him or not. But do you guys agree, if you call it a taco salad, does the lettuce not have to be the base layer? What got you into this game, if you don't mind me asking? Speaker, I normally play Souls and Souls-like games. That's kind of my thing. I'll play some games outside of that periodically, but the majority of the type of games that I play on my channel are generally these type of games. He plays the game for the girl. Wait, what? Leak us when we are getting Bloodborne 2, Titanfall 3, or a Greek remake for God of War. Dude, all of those would be absolute fire. You seem to be a guy who has good advices. Do you have any good life advices? What's good, Devish? Let me see. Decent life advice. Okay, so I have life advice and I have content creation advice. Life advice. I guess my best life advice that I could give you is there are things that you will want to spend exorbitant amounts of money on that are not at all worth it. And if you can refrain from blowing exorbitant amounts of money, if you can refrain from sort of giving into not lesser temptations, but if you can refrain from areas where you just kind of what's the word? Impulse buying. If you can refrain from impulse buying, you will be way better off. Just call you Jay. All right, Jay, I can do that. The game's main character, Khazan, is a girl? Is that what you're trying to say? I lost my... Hold on a second. I started laughing at Pilot's comment, and I made an absolute mess here. Hold on a second. Let's see. What would you review the 3 live action? I've not seen them yet, Slater. Yo, what's up, me unboxing? Thank you so much for the subscribe. So basically, we have to first cover our needs, then future needs, then wants. Am I right? What? Yeah, exactly. Because you will have future needs that you don't think of in the moment, right? And the truth is, it's hard to budget those in. Wait, hold on. I gotta go back to Pilot's comment because I think I got scrolled away. People assume that Andy is a wise old man or a soldier because he's bald and has white hair. This guy can't count after 12. You assume that I could make it to 12, dude. Like, come on now. Oh, hold on. Hold on. We have to do the annual opening of the sweet and
You
sour.
can only count to 3.
What?
So you can only count to 3.
I can only count to 3?
Yes.
Well, don't tell them that. I've been telling them I could make it to 6 this whole time. Come on now.
You can count to 3.
Suddenly now I can't keep the lie up anymore that I can count to 6. Oh, dude. Totally ratted me out, man. Totally ratted me out. I'm miserable from the inside. Oh, that salsa is spicier than I imagined. It went down the wrong pipe. And spicy salsa is the last thing you want to go down the wrong pipe. Whew. Wait, what's going on, speaker? I thought, I'm confused. Hold on. How has been your experience with finance? Have you made bad decisions? Any bad impulse buys you regret? Oh, for certainly, right? Dude, if you saw my Steam library, it wouldn't even be a question of how many bad impulse buys. Like, part of the reason that I started streaming is just to make sure I start finishing all these games that I bought. I was just confused by your last comment. Oh, Hobbit. I had to go back and look at what that comment was. Yeah, dude, everybody's seen that short. Like, if anybody falling for that is literally, like, just saying things before they read them. Yo, thank you, Zephyr. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you stopping in. Something about, hold on. I'm miserable on the inside? Like, I did not get that vibe from you before, speaker. All right, sorry. I'm trying to wolf down. This is... Dude, the wife gave me taco salad, which, by the way... Wife cooks for me. I can't... But, man, taco salad is hard to eat when you're streaming. It is not a middle-of-the-stream food. No worries, Hobbit. No worries, dude. Yeah, I know people doing that all the time, and I've seen the shorts of it. That's why I don't take it too seriously, you know? By the way, Zephyr, thank you for stopping in. And by the way, what games do everybody like? I always like to get a kind of an idea where my audience's game tastes are. Hey, speaker, the way I see it is it's not even a question, right? Like, it just don't work. The two don't go together. bad impulse buys, and now you're trying to give it a meaning by streaming more so you can get somewhat of a return. Yeah, that's probably a good way of putting it, Devish. Not so much a return, but that I actually start finishing all these games that I bought. I guess you could call that a return, right? Like that I actually use the product that I paid for. Ark Survival. I've tried Hobbit. I've tried Ark Survival a few times, and every single time I try it, within 2 seconds, I am hungry, I am thirsty, and I get killed by a Dilophosaur, and I give up. Yo, what's good, Sam? How you doing today, brother? Well, right now I got taco salad, so like I don't think I could be anything but fantastic. Right? Like I don't see how anybody, yeah. You got taco salad. Life is good. Shut up about your problems. Sounds like a 70-year-old man doesn't know how to survive in the wild. You tell me where in the wild you're finding Dilophosaurus, pilot. Do you feel like it's a compulsion to complete them, or do you actually enjoy them? I may not complete every one of them, but right, I'd like to start trying more of them. Part of it is a lot of these games, I don't know if you really know if you enjoy them until you see the later stages of a game and see exactly what a game has to offer. Right? Like a lot of people, I feel like they'll play 30 minutes of a game and they'll be like, maybe they'll play like the first 3 or 4 levels of a game and they'll be like, the game's garbage, but like the setting keeps getting more and more intense and more like generally as you progress through a game, the settings are going to get more and more kind of like insane, right? Like if you think about Diablo 4, like you don't get into hell until the later levels in the game, right? Like you got tacos and nachos yourself, dude. That is I will say I like a taco salad, but yeah, I'm there's no problem with any of those. Have I tried RDR1? I've beaten RDR1. I just haven't beaten RDR2. Speaker, I do not, but my kid plays it all the time. In fact, if I even mention it, he like hears it even if he's on the other side of the house somehow. I doubt you'll ever see one on the stream. I don't know, even like out of my viewer, Gramps, in Ohio, you've seen Dilophosaur, so that's reasonable. No, I'm still playing Khazan right now. So Sam, I don't, I have my Discord either on my Twitch or not my Discord. I have my schedule either on my Twitch or on my Discord. Today and tomorrow are Khazan. Then Wednesday, Thursday, they're doing the collab for Monster Hunter Wilds, the Street Fighter collab. So I'm planning on playing Monster Hunter those 2 days. And then Friday is when Elden Ring Night Rain comes out. I haven't played the Undead Nightmare. That is one thing in RDR1 that I haven't played is the Undead Nightmare. And I would like to go back and play that at some point. So basically, you find your enjoyment when the difficulty is at the right level. At the beginning, it's easy, so you can't use that to say you enjoy. Exactly, dude. That is, well, I mean, some games, right, dude? Some games, their difficulty curve does not ratchet up. Like, the first boss in Khazan was actually pretty hard. Like, took me quite a few times to beat him. So, you know, it's not always that the difficulty curve improves per se, but I think it's not always difficulty too. Sometimes the game really opens up artistically. And I think when a game towards the end of the game, when the game opens up artistically, it can also change how you feel about a game. Like, to me, difficulty in a game is like one part of it, and the other part of it are the vibe of the game, right? Like, there have been some Souls-likes that have been competent, but I just didn't like their vibe at all. You're addicted to it a little too much. Hey, Pilot, can you see this man live a lot until the end? I don't know his name. What? Literally a Fortnite addict? That is a crazy amount of hours, actually, Speaker. I have 3K hours on Fortnite. That is... Y'all are... What in the heck? See, that is insane. That is insane. Hey, usually, dude, I've been a one-person game, Sam, for most of my time streaming. It's not until recently that I've been starting to juggle games. Like, usually I'll play a game till I beat it and then just move on to another one. Yeah, Sam, feel free to shoot me a message, dude. Like I said, if it's something that you want to say privately, go ahead and shoot me a message for sure. I'll answer you in whatever way I can. I don't know how useful my opinion on anything would be, but I'm more than glad to tell you whatever I think. No, DM. I tried the first and second one, but I haven't played the third one. I'm right there with you, Pilot. I played 1 and 2. Yes, a sweet spot is what psychologically gives you the most serotonin, that triumph hormone. Yeah, dude, that's kind of how I feel about games too, Devish. Like, I generally focus on the games that are gonna give me that proper amount of dopamine, right? 8 endings in Mass Effect 3? Good lord. About to play Fortnite for another 10,000 hours. Holy cow. Yeah, it's a hard thing to maintain that balance too, Devish. All right, I gotta start shoveling this down. See, I've been streaming, getting a lot of those lately on my streams, and I think it's because I'm streaming from Twitch. You've been getting a lot of what, Sam? I'm sorry, Nomad, right now I've got taco salad. So, like, I'm winning, just not at the game. Right now I'm winning at taco salad. We'll see how I do with the game, but for right now, all the winning is contained on this plate that I have in front of me. This is all the winning I need for the moment. Like alerts accusing you of showing content that's not yours. I gotta appeal them all the time. Yeah, I haven't really gotten a lot of like copyright things on my stream. That's not to say there isn't something out there that... Do you know what they're accusing you of isn't yours though? The Ratatouille game on PS2? I don't even know that was a thing. I came here to troll the Gramps, but end up vibing here. Nice stream, not gonna lie. Hobbit, that's all we try to do here, man. We vibe, we eat taco salad, and we try not to get caught with troll comments too bad. Sometimes we do, though. but I appreciate it, brother. Sometimes they restrict my viewing, kind of discouraging, not gonna lie. And that's on Twitch, Sam. You go live at 41 subscribers. Here, let me, what's your URL again, Yes Not? So I can give you a shout out. It's so interesting to look at games from a neuroscience perspective, how games are designed in a way to hook the gamers and improving sales. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but interesting study. Yeah. The thing is, though, Devish, like, no matter what experience you offer, you're going to hook some people and not hook others, right? Like, there are people who absolutely loathe the Souls games. Let me give you a shout out here. Yes, not. Hold on. Yo, what's up, Adrene? How you doing today? Give me 1 second. Steam on your laptop into TikTok? Me streaming my game from Xbox, which is connected to Twitch, which I then window. I don't know why that they would try to claim that for you. That's weird. Hold on, let me give you a shout out before it's off my... Oh wait, there's 2 shout out commands there. That's not good. Okay, there we go. That's Yes Not. We're giving a shout out to... Oh, we gave A for the shout out. Wait, Tick, are you back? Oh yeah, you are back. Hold on, Tick. Tick, I owe you a Phil Spencer. Give me 1 second here. Hold on, we owe Tick a Phil Spencer because he redeemed it when Firebot was not working. Give me just a second. All right, here's your
Phil Spencer! Phil Spencer! Phil Spencer, baby, let's go! Yes! 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 Yes!
dude. It's the end that gets me every time when he's like literally like. He's like so emotionally distraught that he actually starts crying at the end. Those are my channel redeems over on Twitch, DM. I do not watch. I'm from the U.S., Devish, so like we were actually discussing this earlier in the stream. Like I am not. Like here in the U.S., we're primarily about football, but you know. Hobbit, I love The Last of Us 1. I have yet to touch The Last of Us 2. I'm from Ohio, Devish, so I'm from the what is called the Midwest, but it's like the states surrounding the Great Lakes. The moment it happens, my viewership goes ridiculously into a halt. Yeah, I haven't really done a lot with TikTok, to be honest with you, Sam. Like, I've been posting stuff, but I haven't... Like, people pop in and out, but, like, I haven't really built a huge following on TikTok yet. But they haven't really sent me anything saying that they've had any issues with what I'm streaming, so maybe I can go look at your streams and see if I can figure out what they're flagging. I don't know. The meme state of Ohio? It's because everybody loves to clown on us, Devish, but it's fine. We're good with it. Right? Like, here's the thing about memeing on Ohio. I'm a Cleveland Browns fan. I'm a Cleveland Guardians fan. I'm a Cleveland Cavaliers fan. Between those 3 teams in my lifetime, I have 1 championship. All right? You can clown on us. We are the most we are the most downtrodden beaten upon people in the continental US as far as like what we've endured sports wise, what we just endure, you know, in our everyday lives, being a meme, whatever. We don't care, right? You can't beat somebody who's already, you can't put somebody down who's already been to the bottom, right? There's nowhere for them to go. So the bottom is just normal to them. They just exist. Yeah, I'm on TikTok as well. Yes, not. Yeah, if you can link me one of your streams, Sam, I'll take a look at it and see if I can figure out why TikTok might be flagging you, because they've never flagged me. Dude, okay, speaker, you can't have four favorite teams and them all be generally winning teams, except for the Dolphins, which have been off and on. You can't say, I like the Kansas City Chiefs, the Buffalo Bills, and the Baltimore Ravens. To me, all that tells me is you don't have a loyal bone in your body, right? Like, to me, I am a Cleveland Browns fan. I am not. I am a fan of a team that spent 2 seasons going 1-31. I have zero respect for somebody who tells me they have 4 favorite teams and 3 of those teams are in the Super Bowl talk every year. No, you can't dog on the Browns. Only loyal people can dog on the Browns. You pick a team, make that your team, and then come back to me. Then we can have a talk. Until then, that opinion is null and void. I am not from the U.S. Is it Republican or Democrat state? We used to be a swing state most of my life. And then as of like the last 20 years, I think we've been a Republican state. My name is Cleveland Brown and I am here to stay. Yeah, dude, like that's the thing. Like people can dog on my Browns. I don't even care. But you better not come to me with 4 teams and 3 of those teams are in the Super Bowl contention every year. It's not happening, right? We have a term for that in the U.S. football world. They're called bandies. Devish, with all due respect, I don't make my content political one way or the other. I don't make my content religious, and I don't make my content political. I don't have a problem with discussing either one of those, but like I'm not here to turn those points into conversation. Right? Because at the end of the day, I want everybody to be comfortable being here. This isn't, because this is, in my opinion, gaming is about getting away from all that real world nonsense, not bringing it into gaming. All right, guys, we're about ready to get... And by the way, the speaker, I'm not trying to rip on you like hardcore. Like, it's no hate. It's just like... It's more of a gentle ribbing, if you will. What?
I have my sour candy.
Hey, you tune in wherever you want. Yes, not. There you go. There's 2 of them. All right, 3.
3.
4, and if you ask for 5, I'm throwing the remainder in the garbage.
Okay.
I once played with a kid in a cracked version of Minecraft and was struggling to make a nickname. Oh, hold on, let me get this back up here. All right, I'm gonna hold you to that, speaker. So there will be no more. If you want to be a Chiefs fan, hey, welcome back, Tick. Hold on. I don't think you were here when I redeemed your Spencer. So let me get you one more.
Bill Spencer! Bill Spencer! Bill Spencer, baby, let's go! Yes! Yes! Yes!
Oh, you were here? Okay, all right. And like I said, Speaker, if it's a Chiefs fan, cool. I don't want to hear no more Bills talk, or I don't want to hear no more Bills, Dolphins, or Raven talk, though. Particularly not the Ravens, because as a Cleveland Browns fan, there's no team in any sport that I hate more than the Ravens. And because the Ravens are the team that was ripped from me when I was a child. I don't really care about the Eagles. As a Cleveland sports fan, dude, I watched in 96, I watched my team leave and go be the Ravens. All right. That is Modell's team. I will always hate that team. That team can burn in the fire of 1,000 suns. I have a neighbor who I'm actually good friends with, and he is from the Baltimore area, so he's a Ravens fan. Now, I will sit here and say he's from Baltimore, and they did at one point have their team stolen, so there's a little bit of understanding for Baltimore fans because they got their team stolen. Then they just stole a team, right? What's up, Goon? How you doing there? I see you there on TikTok or on Rumble. Sorry, but yeah, I will never hate another team like I hate the Baltimore Ravens. And I have every right to hate the Ravens until the day they put me in the ground. Like, it's not like a general, like, oh, I don't like the Steelers because there's a rivalry, or, oh, I don't like Michigan because there's a rivalry. No, that was literally the team that was ripped from me in my high school years. In fact, I remember one time. No, dude, it is not a grudge. It is literally the fiber of my being. Yo, what's up, Delnoran Games? How you doing today, brother? Dude, I like how your little icon has that, like, that little effect on it. That's
emotional damage.
Thanks, Tick. In fact, my neighbor's dad was, it's going good today, man. It's going good. I just got done destroying some taco salad, right? So we haven't gamed a whole lot this stream, but good conversation and taco salad, you know? But yeah, my neighbor's dad was actually there one time, and he was bragging about the 2 rings that the Ravens have. And I looked him dead in the face. I go, you mean the 2 that you stole from us? Doing good. GIF animation free website. Screenshot your logo. Rotate it 5 degrees. Wait. Okay, I don't think you can block that. I'm of a firm. All right, hold on. Let me get this here. Wait, he's about to resurrect. Doing well. GIF animation free website. Screenshot your logo. Rotate it 5 degrees. Screenshot again. Do that all the way around for 360 degrees, load into website, and it makes an animated GIF. Huh. I had never considered doing that before. Does it work on all platforms, or is it just a Rumble thing? All right, let me catch up with chat here. I have no idea who they are. Speaker. Tick scared you? Yeah, Tick has that power because he's over on Twitch. Yo, what's up, M4? How are you today? We're doing good, brother. You're high AF? Well, I mean, at least you're enjoying yourself, Adrene. Is that M4's name? Is it Khalid? Is that M4's name? Read your comment. It's cold in your house. Your wife put the thermostat to 65. Dude, my wife always has it at 75 in here, man. It's crazy. I'm brilliant. You can say it. Should work on all platforms. Dude, that is hardcore. I like it. I'm gonna have to look into how to do that myself. All right, I need to buckle down and focus on this game because I have been sucking, like, going back to last stream. Hold on, let me helps you stand out until everyone does it. That's true. That's very true. Hold on, let me see if I can. Oh wait, it's just, hold on. There you go. Let me give you a follow there, brother. Pilot, are you trying to fight Tick? I remember you coming in. M4 was it? I couldn't read your name before though. Could I? I just think it looks cool, to be honest with you, Dolnoran. But you are right, it does help you stand out for sure. Like, I won't deny that part. I mean, clearly I noticed it, so, like, I can't argue that it did, right? I'd be shocked if it worked on Twitch, though, for some reason. Oh, you'll have to forgive me. I've been getting over something. I am mostly over it, but it's still kind of lingering around with it. Bro, I'm bored. I can't find anything to play on my Xbox. I don't know. I don't even know what to tell you. Like, what, give me some options, right? Okay, I need to get to this guy and end him now. Oh, no. Will you play RDR2 in this stream? Probably not in this stream, right? I will play it eventually, but I don't know when to tell you that is gonna be. I generally don't play multiple games per stream. Let me see what do you generally play, Delnoran? Star Citizen, it looks like. Is that what oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, lots of Star Citizen. Okay. VMaster 699. It's VMaster Micah. I'm just gonna call you VMaster if that's okay. All right, catch you later, speaker. We'll see you next time, brother. This is called the first Berserker Khazan, M4. And by the way, is M4's name Khalid? Like, it seems to be people are privy to this information and I am not. Like, everybody wants me to play every game, and I stream 2 hours a day. So that's probably not going to happen. And I don't mean anything by it other than just, like, time frame wise, it would be impossible. There's games that I love that I have actually, Fallout 3 is the one that I've played a ton of. Dude, there's a lot of poison here. Devourer of Darkness set? Nice. Buy new discs. American Venom play RDR2. Everybody seems to want me to play RDR2, so I'm sure I'll probably get to that one at some point. What I'll probably do is put RDR2, because after Khazan is done, I need a single player game to play, right? Because we'll be kind of juggling between Monster Hunter and Night Rain for multiplayer game. So I'll probably put a poll up on the Discord, and I'll put RDR2 as a selection in that thing. You did, Pilot. You brought them all in, and everybody's going to get on me to play RDR2. Red Sad Redemption 2? Is that like RDR2's like slow cousin? You'll play FIFA 2008? Why 2008? I don't know anything about FIFA. Was that like an exceptionally good year? Red Dead Depression 2 Deluxe. Okay. Let me see here. Enemy right here I need to take out. Oh, I knew I was going to get caught with that one. Red Dead Depression Pro Max Ultra HD 8K 64-bit 154 FPS. Dude, that is... Try saying that 10 times fast. Pilot is sus. That... I mean... You're not wrong, DM. Like, people have been saying that for a long time. We just could never prove anything. Okay. All right. Yo, I wonder if Tick got his thermostat up. Dude, I know right now if my wife had it 65 in here, I would not be happy, and I like it cold. Sussy Baka? That's what our goldfish is named. My kid named his goldfish Sussy Baka. So now I gotta feed a Sussy Baka every morning. This is why we don't let the kids name the dog. Alright, we're still low on health potions, so we're gonna have to be careful. Red Dead Redemption Ultra HD John Marston vs. Mickey Bell live 8K. Okay, hold on a second here. This guy needs to die quickly because he'll just keep summoning the others. Oh, no, he's gonna resurrect. No, 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 no. Okay, we're in trouble. Bro, this chat is insane. It's actually calmed down. It was going a lot crazier while I was eating my dinner. Sussy baka is another phrase for somebody acting foolish or aloof. The term is a combination of sus, meaning suspicious, and baka, the Japanese word for fool. Yeah, 8. I don't know what I said. Yeah, I looked up what it meant after he named the fish that. And at that point, I was like, well, I guess that's what this thing's name is now. I'm not gonna fight a kid. What's going on, Tick? Wait, I need some context for that statement. You're not gonna fight a kid. Oh, I think that was, I think that might have been Pilot who hopped into the, Twitch stream because of an emotional damage reaction where he was, I don't think it was like a serious thing. What's a horrible existence to be a goldfish named the Suspicious Fool? I mean, to be fair, that little turd gets his water changed and gets fed every morning. I mean, as far as goldfish go, he's got about as good of a life as you could expect. Well, even if he was an adult, like, you're still not gonna box him, right? Like, everybody always says, fight me over the internet. I still have yet to hear of the people who actually, like followed through with it. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I don't... Hold on, let me even... Red Dead Depression Ultra HD Pro Max 8K 14237 FPS 64-bit 25-hour playtime Mickey Mouse kill Morgan Arthur. Oh god, yeah, I can't even keep up with that one. I've never known anybody who's actually followed through, like, in real life with it. Box you, Andy? I would end you, son. I'd be coming with the flying elbow. I would probably spear you in the solar plex and paralyze myself in the process, but it would be totally worth it. Dude, today's chat has gone a little off the rails, but you know what? We like a little off the rails right around here. Joke's on you. I always keep my favorite boxing glove. People call them guns. You better have those suckers loaded before you take a bald head to the solar plex. I'd be coming with the suplex and a flying bicycle kick. There you go, dude. Take it, Tick. What is the kick? What is the kick where, like, you go up and use both feet sideways? It's not it's just, I don't know what that kick's called. A Royal Rumble between me, Trump, Andy, and Tick. I don't know, like, I'm not, like, in good shape or anything, but I'm pretty sure I could still take Trump. I mean, the dude's, like, in his 80s. I don't know that I don't think I would feel good about taking out anybody in their 80s, regardless of whether I like them or not. I don't identify as a bitch. I would fight anyone. Pilot is tweaking. Indeed. I'm just saying I don't really care what my feelings are on any 80-year-old. I'm not going to be fighting them. All right, let me see if I can get, because there was, wait, okay. There was a spot that I wanted to get to that I deliberately passed up because I didn't have any healing items. You're fighting Jake Paul when he's 80? To be fair, I think an 80-year-old Jake Paul would probably fight anybody if he thought a payday was in it for him. Revenge for Mike Tyson. There you go. Hey, you know though, the thing is, if you told Jake Paul there was a check in it for him, he would still do it. I'll give the man at least that much respect, right? He's not above a paycheck. Emerald, Ahmad the Kolang Kaling? I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Yes, first playthrough, Ahmad. Oh, I need to heal. Have you played through this already? God, there's a lot of dudes. Okay, I need to get rid of this guy. Oh, why am I so terrible? It's called a split kick. It's called a 9mm. You can't charge somebody to fisticuffs and then start talking about firearms, pilot. That doesn't work. Sweet home California. I'm in Guama and there's fans of Mr. V. I don't, sometimes I read comments and they're more a fever dream than an actual like thought. All right, Tick Pilot. I'm already gonna tell you, like, this is a no-win peeing contest. That nothing will come of it. I am all for general ribbing and or trolling. I'm just saying nothing will come of it. Okay, I hate that guy. Why is he down there? Excuses. God bless it. All right, I need to get up there and wait. Is there? I thought there was a cut around over here. This player is suffering. Hold on. V-Master, you are... I'm not even sure where you're going with any of this. I don't know about going down here. There's two of those guys, but I don't think I can sneak up on either one of them. No, they're not going to get close enough to. All right, whatever. I'm just going along with his nonsense, but in all seriousness, I have a whole arsenal that I don't use except for firing range. Like at the end of the day, it's all fun and games, right? Isn't that this a sentence from? Wait, what is the sentence from Five Nights at Freddy's? The John Marston thing? I'm pretty sure that's not. I don't. Oh my goodness. Okay, I did not realize what I was doing. All right, that was so dropping down here was not to my benefit at all. I always come back. We need to get back to that elevator. I always come back. That's my... Are you two just ripping off of each other right now and I just have no clue what's going on? Okay. Oh man, I gotta go through all those spiders again because I shouldn't have come this way. For the love of all things holy. I don't know if I can just beeline through all of them or not. Oh gosh. I don't think we're gonna make it through this. I haven't tried to run through all this nonsense yet, but hopefully... Whew. Why does your bald head have higher quality on Twitch? I think just because it's smaller, right? I get upset when my son, 16, spends too much time gaming. This is what your life has come down to. Wow. I'm your 16-year-old son, DMC? That is insane. Dude, how did I lose that much time? Oh, Lord almighty, people. They come in all shapes and sizes, folks. They come in all shapes and sizes. All right, where is this stinking elevator? I think it's up here. Everything all fun and games until people pew-pewing each other. I'm pew-pewing that mom. But not the type of pew-pewing you talk about. Oh, Lord almighty. Actually, yeah, his phone did get stolen. That's a good point, Pilot. What is going on? Did he reclaim his Twitch? Or is this the first person who's literally on his phone? Asking for a friend. Wait, who is copying you, VR Master? I don't know who is copying you. Andy, why does my player keep getting injured? Wait, what player? You made a new Twitch account? Okay. Have you made a new YouTube as well? Because I still saw you on Connor on YouTube. Uh-oh, we just lost VR Master. He disintegrated. Wait a minute, why are they rolling uphill? Oh, your players keep getting hurt in FIFA? I'm going to bang your mom and your sister. Who are you saying this to? Because I don't possess a sister. So if you're going to bang a sister that I never had, I would like to know what her name was going to be. Oh, VR Master, you've come back from the dead. Oh man. Okay, this, I'm not gonna lie, some of the enemies in this game are a little bit of a pain in the butt. All right, I need that to roll by. I don't know if I have enough time. Can I? Ah! All right, let's make a break for it. Okay. Well, hold on. The player named Gay keep hitting me. He is angry about what I said about him up the chat. Yo, I don't even know. Hold on. What you said. There is way too much to read there, so you will just have to elaborate. What is going on, DM? I'm a lazy man. Like, none of these thoughts y'all are giving me are stringing together into anything I can do anything with. I mean, to be fair, I'm a lazy man too, so like I can sympathize with that. That doesn't necessarily mean that I got anything. Wait a minute. What is the point of this? There's clearly a point to opening this. But what is that point? I guess we'll just fall down and see. It's against my better judgment, right? What's happening here? I don't know, Itachi. It seems like VR Master and DM have like some sort of rivalry going on. That's the best I can make out of it. But there's been a lot of chat that like I've tried to catch up with, but even when I caught up with it, it still didn't make any sense. So this just shortcuts back down to here again. What is the point of that? Fantastic. Ah! I really do not. I really despise those guys. They take almost half of a health bar. Like, even if you see them coming, like, the dodge isn't perfect and they still take half of a, Harambe's death was the moment where everything was the beginning. Yo, okay, you know what, Kermit? And that begs my question. I haven't really touched on the question. What animal has the best life at the zoo, right? Which animal has it best at the zoo is my question of the day. So far, nobody's even addressed the question of my stream. Oh, God. Ah, that did not go well. That didn't go well. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Tigers, pandas, the birds. All right, I need to heal again. I would argue, and I will give you my logic, right? I would argue that gorillas have the best life at the zoo. Now listen, before we go any further, it's already come up. Harambe is the exception, not the rule, right? But hear me out. If you're a gorilla, zoo tickets are expensive, right? And if you go to the zoo and the gorilla just decides to start cranking his hog, you already spent your money. Like, what are you gonna do? You're not gonna leave. So you're just gonna like stare around it, but you already went to the zoo to see the animals. You're not gonna not see the gorillas. So you just have to like not make eye contact while the gorilla is cranking it, and you just have to deal with it. So I would argue that the gorilla actually has the most power over any of the animals at the zoo. Because he's the only animal who can crank his hog, and you just have to deal with it. Dude, he just insta-kills me? Gorilla is the star of the zoo? What about polar bears? I mean, polar bears can't crank their hog, right? It's about the power that they can exert over you by what they can do, and you have no ability to deal with it. Like, if I go to the zoo, the polar bears might be sleeping, but I can deal with the fact that they're sleeping. Andy, I won't rewrite again. Just scroll up a bit. Imagine this player life. Dude, there is player in a team I am playing against. He is a striker named Gay something, and the commentary keeps shouting gay and you're laughing. Okay. I at least now have context for what you're talking about, DM. But like I'm telling you, if you want to pick the animal that has the best life at the zoo, it's the one that can pleasure himself and you have no power to do anything about it because you already bought your ticket. Polar bears ain't gonna eat you at the zoo, though. They're stuck in their cage, like, right? They can't exert any force outside of the barrier that they're contained in. Gorillas can, though, because they can make it extremely awkward and uncomfortable, and there's nothing you can do about it. No, Kermit, you can't compete with them, right? If you start to compete, you're gonna end up in jail, right? Because that's exposure in front of children. There's a whole lot of problems with that. He doesn't have that restriction. Technically, you could include monkeys in that tick, but I feel like we just have to go to the top of the... I mean, gorilla is like top of the primates. So like automatically, like they have the better deal. They have to go in and feed them, true, but like I feel like they probably don't... They're probably not like... They probably have an area that they can lock them out of to go put food in, and then like they never have access to the people feeding them. Hear me out, the ants? All right, I'm listening, DM. But right now, my gorilla argument is pretty persuasive, so you're gonna have to wow me. Because quite personally, the animal that can crank his hog and you just have to deal with it, to me, that seems like the most power over you. So I'm just saying you're gonna need a fairly persuasive argument. You'll be right back. I mean, I don't know that. I think that's still a pretty persuasive argument, right? Dude, I'm gonna have to. I have no. Okay, hold on. How do we deal with this? All right, Itachi, I'm willing to hear out the lions, but like, I'm gonna need more of a persuasive argument than King of the Jungle, which is not even accurate because they don't live in jungles. I don't think I would have to be in the country, but we play fish. Okay, with a few of them, and I can't even final it snows, but they froze. Do you tag for the stars? Whoa. I'm not sure what I read there, VR Master, but I'm pretty sure that you're suffering from a stroke and should seek medical attention immediately. Those string of words don't go together unless it is following a massive stroke. Okay, this thing sucks. There we go. We had to get rid of that one. Yo, the others are still coming back. What the heck? All right, give me a second here. All right, there we go. We got enough to deal with that that snake. All right, I'm gonna read your thing in just a second here, DM. Okay. They have every type of food from every animal, and they aren't trapped in a box. They travel freely. I thought you were talking about like ants in the actual exhibit. You're just talking about the ants that like live in the park. You gotta go? Okay, Melon. Appreciate you stopping in, brother. Okay, we got our lacrima back. All right, that's just a shortcut that doesn't really do us any good. Yeah, why am I getting boss music right now? Okay. Need to heal. Oh, those things never stop coming. Ah! No! No, this is not good. This is not good at all. You're getting boss music because you will get cooked. Please shout out Pear. I don't know who Pear is. Who is Pear? Like the fruit? Ah! Depression? Well, I don't know what to tell you about that. Dude. At least the save point isn't that far away. All your star players are injured badly. Well, that's never good. That's not good. Like, I get your... Anyways, DM, I get your argument about the ants. Technically, though, I don't consider them in the zoo, even though they technically reside within the walls. Because you could include, like, birds that are eating food within the zoo. None of those feel like in the spirit of the question, if you get what I'm saying. Ah! Okay, on! Okay, all right, here we go. All right, there's our chance to get up to him. Ugh. Okay, there we go. Dude, that thing is hardcore. All right, now that we got that one, we can go back and pick up the items that we skipped over. Okay, I guess not entirely. Dang, man, this stream has gone quick. I thought we were a lot closer to the beginning than the end. I got Pepe. I don't know who any of those guys are. Rashford. I have no clue who any of those players are, DM. Again, like, if you ask me the, like, biggest soccer organization in the world, I wouldn't even know. Like, my soccer knowledge begins and ends with, like, FIFA and the World Cup existing. I'll take your word for it. I kind of assumed they were good players, yeah.
Khazan, over here.
Why are you here?
Yeah, it's pretty sketchy. I'm starting to be suspicious of Elamine.
I wanted to help, General, so I followed you.
VR, I don't. What are we even doing now? Like, what's the point of any of that?
Okay, I used to be one of these bandits. I'm not proud of it, so let me tell you what I know. This citadel is their base. If you make your way through it, then you'll find Maluka.
Maybe a little bit, DM. Maybe a little bit. But hey, to be fair, I probably need a little bit myself, right? I can't throw stones.
Hi.
The Knives Vale leader Maluka was someone we all looked up to. Strong, righteous, a true leader.
Are you gonna say hi to him? All right.
Hi.
Here, wait. Here. Duck down a little bit. Duck down a little bit. Okay, there you go. I am therapy. Well, then you need yourself. What's that song? When I think about you, I touch myself. That needs to be you if you're therapy.
But then something changed. He became cruel, ruthless.
What, DM? Why are you dying?
Without mercy. When I tried reasoning with him, I was
Yeah, that's I've been very blessed in that regard, DM.
No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't understand what made him change so much. In the end, that's why I left. The Dragon Wars were a terrible time. The nobles abandoned or exploited the people they were supposed to be protecting. No wonder people turned to the likes of Knives Vale. They were supposed to be different. A group of righteous rogues standing up for the helpless. That's why I joined them. But in the end, they turned out to be just as bad as the nobles.
Alright, this seems like we're coming right up on a boss fight. Let's see how it goes.
Find a boss. A boss? Who can find the boss?
All right, catch you later, VR Master. Appreciate you, brother. Have a good one.
They go up there.
You gotta raise your hand up high if you want them to see you. Gotta way up high. And you know what you're gonna do when I do that? I'm gonna get this right here. I'm gonna get that.
What is it?
Okay. I thought we were like right at the boss, but apparently not.
It comes another zone. Comes another people. If you get died, you're gonna get in trouble. Shoot him.
All right.
And another one.
Let me see what's over here real quick.
Let's get it. Get that.
Uh-oh, he's calling more. Oh gosh, that was a lot of damage.
Get him, got him. Gonna call for more. Predator don't do this.
All right, did we get rid of all of them now? Nope, there's still one up there. Wait, who's this? All right, apparently we can't interact with her. I have no clue. Like, she seems like they generally don't have NPCs like this that you can't interact with at all. I feel like maybe there's a side quest to come back for. I don't understand it.
See one. See another one, you get it.
All right, we got dogs down there, but I want to see what's up here first. It looked like we were just about ready to get to the boss, but I don't know if I have to open the gate to the boss or what the problem is.
No way. Can you get him? Good kill.
Oh god, where did all the... Oh god, this is not good. Oh no. Ah. Ah, these dogs. There we go.
Hooray, you killed him!
Yeah, we killed him, but we don't have much life left over. We took a lot of damage getting him killed. Okay, I guess he's just guarding one of these.
I got small too. That guy almost got really bad and killed you.
It's a normal conversation. I'll have to take your word for it.
Get it, get it!
We got tricked. Okay. So wait, can I even get over there, or have I gotten... seems like there's no way for me to get over there if that's the case.
You get tricked again.
Unless, no. Wait, can I... There it is. There it is. Okay.
Time to open the gate. Time to open that.
Alright, at least we can save now and move on in the level. Yeah, I'm excited to go back to Monster Hunter on Wednesday. I also am excited to get any news on the new title update. I've put so much, like, DM, I know you've just come around recently, but dude, like, I play ridiculous amounts of Monster Hunter. Maybe not as, like, maybe not like the craziest person you know play a Monster Hunter, but I've got almost 500 hours in Monster Hunter Wild so far. And mind you, it came out at the end of February. Yeah, I play a lot of Monster Hunter, like an absurd amount of Monster Hunter. By the way, I don't know if you've ever played Monster Hunter, but I do play with viewers. Like, anybody's free to come in and do hunts with me when I play Monster Hunter. It'll be the same thing with when I play Night Rain, too. Although I don't know how the PvP works, if we can just play with our friends with that one. Okay, we gotta... Where do we gotta go, then?
You go through the gate.
Okay, before... Question is, where the heck do we go? So wait, we came in this way.
Got a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's got to be this way, I think.
You got a
See, there's
lot of
broken
damage.
ladders. There's got to be a way to get up somewhere. There's got to be something we're missing. Okay, that's where we came from. We come down here. Okay, we got to go down this way. There's no other way to get there, I think.
There's dogs. You think it's not- Still got a lot of damage. Still got a lot of damage, Dad.
Oh, we shouldn't. They shouldn't be able to hit us while we're absorbing the soul. That's kind of some hog crap. Hey, man. If I will buy a PC in the summer, I will still have some money. I will buy and play it with you. By all means, dude. And like I said, don't buy something you didn't plan on buying anyways. But yeah, Hugh Janus, I'm a friend, Adrene. I'm a friend with Hugh Janus.
Emotional damage.
What's up, Tick? But yeah, by all means, dude. Like I said, I just let people know that I play those games with viewers. Because a lot of the games that I do play, I can't play with viewers.
You okay? How's your penis?
It's okay.
Mine's a nightmare if anyone's wondering.
I need to put some new redeems on the stream. I've been busy doing other stuff lately.
Got a lot of damage. And you got a lot of damage. Keep going, brother.
Dude, why am I terrible?
Did you kill off the back?
But I've been thinking about getting some new redeems set up here in the near future. I have a few things that have come to mind that I have some ideas for.
You should have killed that lady.
Okay, how do we get over there? Okay, we can go over here. Welcome back, pilot. Me shower and me curious. There's a lot of different interpretations of that line, and very few of them are good, pilot.
I killed a lady.
How fast do you dry your head? I mean, I usually dry head down, right? You never dry feet up. You always dry head down. And that's that's not a bald thing. That's if you have hair. That's just being a man thing. You know, you don't dry your balls before your face. Like, that's just common knowledge. Gay porn. Oh, Lord. I'm talking like, how much time does it take you to dry your head? Like, my hair is still wet. Instant, dude. Hair is what holds the moisture, right? If you don't have hair, you have nothing to hold the moisture, so it's instant. I named my truck F1 Diddy. What's up, USA? That might be the first comment I've seen from you that was not a Chuck Norris joke, and only because it says F1 Diddy will I accept it. But yeah, Pilot, to answer your question, it doesn't take long. The hair is what holds the moisture. Although right now my hair is burnt, so I'm a little tender with drying it. I got a little bit too much sun on Monday, so I need to stay indoors for a few days. I was about to say some no-no jokes, but the goated is sitting right there. Yeah, dude, USA is goated Chuck Norris jokes. Like, I would love to say he's challenged, but like I can't in good faith. All right, so we can at least got a shortcut here. Question is, which way do we go? I think we gotta go down.
I'll go down the ladder.
So...
Don't jump. Just go down the ladder.
Alright.
I see two of them.
Oh, you were talking about USA? Well, I don't know, dude. He's got some pretty killer Chuck Norris jokes. Down in D's nuts.
Yeah. So cute, those guys.
I see him, buddy. Dude, my son is so excited that he sees the enemies right now. DM, you can challenge him to a Chuck Norris joke off. I don't know if it'll go how you think it'll go, but you can do it.
I'm on egg. It's so cute.
Dude, seriously, come on.
Got one. Empty. Get him.
Ah, excuse me. Wait, did he alert him?
He don't.
Oh, see, I tried to get him, but I hit the stinking thing anyways. So if he gets to the bell, there's no point in attacking him because the bell's already been struck.
I'm getting down. I'm getting down. I'm getting down. I'm getting down.
Something I like to make is wait.
I'm getting down.
You went down? Okay. You can get down. All right. Hey, MC Hawk joke off? A Mike Hawk joke off? I don't know. USA must have popped in and popped out because I don't think he would respond to that challenge without retaliation. Something I like to make is that toast 2 pieces of bread, then make it into a PB&J. Yeah, I would say toasted PB&J is probably better than regular PB&J. Dude, this has been... These levels are getting longer and longer. I will say that much for sure. Oh, these levels. Okay, that's clear. Oh, wait, I can just open it. I'm like, okay, that's clearly destructible. But no, it's not destructible. I could just open it. Pilgrim's dual wield. All right. Tick, if you're there, did you ever get your wife to agree to raise the temperature back up? Okay. I don't see any... This feels like a dead end, but is it a dead end? Or am I missing something? I think it is a dead end. I think I have to go this way. You're missing your dignity? I would have to have had it to miss it. Don't you have to have something to miss it? What did you say? It's a bad idea to... No. It's not a bad idea at all. At least you know. I was asking if you ever got your thermostat turned back up. I'm not sure what the dignity thing is about. Did you sperm race that people were betting on? What? Did you... Did you see the... Wait, people are betting on a sperm race? I'm confused. The question, the statement confuses me. The sperm race is an actual thing? It is? Anyways, DM, let me address yours. I would not say Monster... I would say try a cheaper Monster Hunter before you buy Wilds, but I would not ever say that buying Monster Hunter is a bad thing. They can control specific sperms and race with them? What the hell? What are we even talking about? That doesn't, like, it doesn't seem like that would be real, but I bet you it is. I don't know myself, Tick. I don't know myself. But everybody is saying it's a real thing, so like I don't think that it isn't. I don't want it to be real, but I think whatever they're talking about is an actual thing. And I don't know, now I'm gonna have to Google it, and that is not something that I'm looking forward to. It's a real thing that should be, it shouldn't even have to be illegal. It doesn't make any sense. When the Ohio guy says it sounds unreal. To be fair, Pilot, to be fair, even though Ohio is a meme state, Florida Man was a thing long before anything about Ohio. Like, far crazier stuff goes on in other states is all I'm saying. We're actually super boring as far as states go. Tick, you never answered my question. Did you get your thermostat turned back up? Wait, I think we can go save real quick. God's blessing on you, sir. What is up? How should I call you? GHHHJJ? Can I just call you Triple H? Because I'm seeing 3 H's and I have the urge just to call you Triple H. Oh, I wasn't boring. You heard a lot of stuff that went there. I mean, I don't know. We're pretty boring, Pilot. I'm not sitting here saying there aren't some crackheads in Ohio, but no more than you will find crackheads in other states. Kermit brought up that sperm races are a thing, and I don't understand how that works. And everybody has seemed to confirm that it's real, but I don't want to have to Google it. Where are you from, Triple H? It's real? I so wish it wasn't, DM. I so wish it wasn't. Colorado, but my sis lives in New Knoxville. Okay, cool. Wait, is the only Knoxville I know of is in what, Tennessee? What is New Knoxville, and is that also in Tennessee? They modified some specific sperms and they use them to race just like race dogs, horses, falcons, and camels. But how do they observe it under a microscope and are there like betting? Is there like racetracks but for sperm? Like where you can go and like watch sperm race on the big screen? Like I don't understand how it's monetized. Oh, it's an hour north of Dayton. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm about 15 minutes west of Canton, so I'm on the entire other side of the state. I haven't searched it while I haven't searched it while I'm on stream. Forgive me for any nasalness. I'm still getting over a bit of a cold. Dude, why did the color change? Oh my gosh, you got me with the poison. Future is getting unpredictable. I mean, it feels like we're in AI at this point, right? Like AI has taken over and is now actually setting the terms of the court. I don't know much about that side, but we drive through Indiana to get there, and I can for sure say it's the worst state. What, Indiana? Yeah, I'm on like northeast Ohio, so I'm over by Canton where the Pro Football Hall of Fame is. I'm about an hour south of Cleveland. Yes, it's everything terrible with the world. I mean, I think Indiana probably does get a bit of a pass. Then again, I'm from Ohio, and for most of my life, we've gotten a bit of a pass. It used to be if you really wanted to rag on anywhere, you would rag on West Virginia, but then, like, West Virginia hit such dire conditions that it's not even cool to rag on them anymore, which I get, because, like, it's a lot of addiction and meth, so, like, we're the place you can, like, safely rag on, right? Ah! Okay, elite enemy defeated. It's happened a while back, but I'm just hearing about it. They have seeds in an artificial canal and they race to see. That is wild, Kermit. That is wild. Good point, Pilot. Yeah, so what's Triple H? Why do you not like Indiana? They are making monsters to kill. I will be super racist and absolutely won't believe their rights if they made them. What are you talking about, Pilot? Hold on. Is Kentucky because they named it after the fast food rescue? I know what said. The worst thing to happen in the world is England. Francisco, this is the first Berserker Khazan. Also the last Berserker Khazan, apparently. Both the first and the last. It's the alpha and omega of Berserker Khazans. To DM's comment about the monsters, the thing they make human like animal, like someone with a pig face. Dude, that's like Island of Dr. Moreau, DM. That's completely Island of Dr. Moreau. I still wanted to hear why Triple H thinks Indiana is the worst state. Kentucky, I don't need a whole lot of convincing on that one. All right, catch you later, Kermit, man. Sleep tight, brother. It's got to be in here. I can hear the little jar guy somewhere around here. Oh, wait, there he is. Andy, would you make a team of yourself and your followers to go on a D&D monster hunting mission to slay human-animal hybrids? I mean, would I be dungeon master in that scenario? Like, how would that play out? Like, would I be the DM? Because we already have a DM and it's DM, is all I'm saying. Sorry about the loss, Itachi. I didn't even see this dude back here. Can I sneak attack him? Okay, apparently I can't sneak attack him because he's just sitting there. Okay, don't dance back and forth is the I'm about to die. GF, if they choose to be like that, I'm still hating. What, on the human animal hybrids? Well, if that's the case, then I guess we'll have to get a D&D campaign. Oh, that was nice. Oh, we've completed bonus training. I'm not even sure what the bonus training is. The Emoji Movie wasn't. I always heard that movie was terrible, but I never saw it. And generally, if I hear a movie's that terrible, I'm not going to take my time to go see it. Have I been misinformed all this time, Pilot? Is the Emoji Movie actually good? Like, I won't lie, there is a little level of morbid curiosity when somebody tells you something's that bad. But even morbid curiosity is not going to get me to waste 2 hours of my life.
Strange stench. What is it?
Have you actually seen it, Itachi, or are you just being a contrarian? The Emoji Movie isn't too bad? Tick? You've seen it? Alright, well maybe I'll see if we have it on our hacked cable, right? And at least that way I can make an honest opinion on it. Because I'm not going to sit here and say that it's bad when I can't tell you I've actually seen it, so... Well, I expected it to be a family movie, though. It's called the Emoji Movie. I wouldn't think that it would be like a raunchy comedy or anything like that. The streaming service that I have has like so many movies on it, so there's a good chance that it's on there. I gotta go look, though. Alright, let's at least see what the new boss looks like, alright? I don't know that we're gonna beat him tonight, but we'll at least get a gander at him. Family friendly until the eggplant emoji pulls up.
Source of the stench.
That's hilarious.
So you finally worked it out. I'm here to make you pay for what was done to me.
Who do you think would be more famous? Great General Khazan, hero of the Empire, or the man who killed him?
Okay, so this is the guy who killed us, huh? Ah.
No, impossible. This isn't how my story ends. How dare you do this to me?
This is chaos. That stench. Chaos. We should have guessed.
Okay, all right. So phase 2 is when it gets hairy. All right, stuff gets real in phase 2. Okay, so phase 1 does have some hard moves.
Wait an hour before you...
Waiting. Okay, phase 2 is gonna take some learning. Yo, what's up, Sammy? Lurk because homework is due in 4.5 hours. Yo, no problem, dude. I appreciate the lurk. Go handle business, yeah, for sure. No, you gotta take care of real life, man. Like, that is far more important than watching a dude play video games. Ah, dude, Sam, I see you there, brother. Because otherwise I might have to wait. I have one more test to see if on my stream it looks like I'm streaming off someone else and block it, because otherwise I might have to just Twitch, and that's no fun. Just got 0 following there. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can bring up TikTok real quick and see if I can see your stream. Okay, hold on a second here. No, I'm trying to go to... Wait, hold on. Where's my notifications? Hold on. I can always see... I don't know. I'll have to go back and look in a second here. Wait, I can always find it easier on my phone for some reason. It's the peanut butter guy. Wait, what did it say? How's it going, peanut butter guy? I didn't see what you said. I didn't know if it was naughty or what the case was. It was retracted very quickly. Turn the volume down and figure out inbox. There's Taco Sam. Where's just Sam at? Did I follow you back, Sam? I thought I did, but I can't see you in my friends. There's Clay. That's a clip from Clay, I think. There's Sammy. Yo, what's up, Mason? Hold on. What game is this? This is the first Berserker Khazan. Pandas, for sure, they're almost extinct and so clumsy it's unreal. So your argument is that they wouldn't survive on their own merits, Andre? Because I've had my opinion that it's the gorilla, and I'll be happy to explain that position, but it's for different reasons altogether. Yo, what's good, Selds? Oh man, that's never good. Okay, whatever. I just got owned. Did I get a DM from Sam? All right. Dude, has anybody ever noticed that, like, trying to find anybody on TikTok is way stupid harder than it needs to be?
Emotional damage!
Exactly. Like, I'm trying to find Sam's profile on TikTok and I cannot find it right now. For the life of me. And I think I followed him back. And the only Sam I can find when I search it is Taco Sam. Sam, if you're there, brother, and you can hear this, I need you to message me so I can check out your stream. Yeah, I'm not blocking any of these right now. See, that's no fun, too. Like, they cut you mid... Okay, that's the first time I got hit by that. That's actually pretty nasty, and I don't think I can heal. Ugh. All right, guys. I think we're going to have to call it for tonight anyways. I'm going to have to help get my kids to bed here in a second. Appreciate everybody who rolled through tonight. Stream was a ton of fun. We will be back tomorrow with more Khazan. Wednesday, we will be starting up on the collab for Monster Hunter Wilds. Friday on Elden Ring Night Rain. So, gonna be a big old circle of games this week. Let's go ahead and see who to raid out to on Twitch real quick. Let's see here. go ahead and raid out to Jeremy. And then I think he's got some Rocket League going on. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all for rolling through tonight. Hopefully we'll catch y'all tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to try to... Every day I've been getting a little bit better, right? So hopefully by tomorrow I'll be like 95%, you know? All right, guys. We'll catch you next time. Until then, get off.